Okay, there are two household tips I want to talk about today. One is, what do you do if you're cooking and you're unable to control the flies that normally would fly around your meal while preparing? And the most embarrassing part is if you're ready to share, or when you're ready to really share, you cannot control those flies, right? What would you do? I bet many people don't know what they would do. Some people are so scared to even start opening up the meals for serving because there are bugging flies that keep going round and round and round and round and fanning. And the worst thing that you could ever want when someone is going to share your meal is to see them fanning away. But there's a secret to keep the flies away from your meals. And the first time I went somewhere and I saw, they were sharing the meals and I stood there waiting and they were sharing and the thing was going round and round in the place and I'm saying, I wish I could just walk up to them and just tell them exactly what to do or what they should have done before they even started to think of bringing the meal into the area, an enclosed area. You take it from the kitchen, you're serving, you're doing buffet, you're laying out the stuff. But then, the place is so open, but you can't not open the place because people are coming in and out. So there's no way that you can stop the flies from coming in. It's food, right? And the flies want to eat just the way you want to eat as well. They want to enjoy what you have to enjoy. So I have a tip to help you with that, right? And some people might know this, some people may not know this. I didn't know this when growing up, or even when I started out on my own to do my business, living on your own, and you want little tips. Nobody was there to tell you that this is this or that is that. They just didn't know. But I found the secret, right, to help you with that. And I guess nobody would probably just know it off the bat. But I know some people might know. But I'm going to tell you today. Today, it only takes a candle. Would you believe that? Just light a candle in the space where you're going to share the meal. Or where the meal is being prepared. Whether inside the kitchen or in the dining room, or if it's a buffet, or it works nice on the inside. It still works well on the outside. So if you have a table ready to lay out, before you bring the meal out, start lighting your candles. Once you start doing the setup, you light your candles. You can add 2 candles. It's a table, you can put 2 candles on a table. Maybe a trestle table length. Or on the kitchen counter, it will be good to have even 2 on your kitchen counter as well. Sometimes 1 will work. It just depends on the rapidity of the movement of the flies. If they're coming in fast and plenty, the more candle you light is the better for you. So the candle is a secret. So you can try this out and tell me in the comments how you like it. Alright? And if it works. It could be any candle. It doesn't matter. I just have this beautiful, I keep candles around. I have so many candles. I just keep candles for beauty, for scent. And anyone will work. Right? But this is how I love my beautiful candles. So I just use this one today to show you. Alright? My second secret for today are also secret as well. We have a tendency where we love to put beautiful fans overhead, right? You put the fan in the space, but sometimes you just can't be bothered to go up there to clean the fans. Sometimes you want to go up there to clean the fans because the dust is coming back at you. You have to go up there. But guess what you do when you go up there? You take a piece of cloth and you wipe the space. You wipe it off, right? You brush it off. But guess what you do in doing that? you actually dust up back everything else that is in that room. Yes, that's what you just did. Once you did that, you have dusted up everything. So you know what, you've come down, when you come off that ladder or that chair or whatever you used to go up there to clean the fan, you got to clean back everything around you. And that's like wasting time. Sometimes it's so ridiculous to have to clean back everything just to clean your fan. So, and the worst thing sometimes when you turn the fan on, and if you don't clean it often, you can feel particles of dust coming at you. Sometimes your eyes will, feel like gravel is in your eyes. It's not gravel, it's the dust from the fan. And, the fan sometimes will tell you when it wants to be clean, because sometimes I feel things dropping off, that bulk of dust dropping off. You look on the floor, you see the first floor looking dusty. Maybe I'd swept like a few hours before, but then you come back, you see dust on the floor. It's from the fan. Yes, it's the fan. The accumulation of the dust is sitting on top and on the edges around, right? And the faster you propel that fan, the more dust that goes in. And sometimes you suffer from sinusitis and all those ailments, sometimes lungs problem, and you don't know it's coming from your fan. So guess what? I have a secret for you today again, another tip. So, how to clean your fan. So you have an old pillowcase that you're not using. We tend to throw out things and we're not using them. But sometimes you can keep back one or two of your old pillowcase. And when you go up there on the ladder or on the chair, be careful, right? So that you don't slip or slide or tumble off whatever you're standing on. And your blade is here. So all you do is put the blade inside of the old pillowcase and you just pull it off like that. But you got to hold the blade when doing it. Don't drag your blade. Don't drag it from the fan. Right? So you just hold the blade tight and just pull it right off, and it comes off in your pillowcase. And you can repeat that a few times. If you feel that there's still more on it that could come off, you put it back in, right? Put it back in the space, maybe the other side, which is cleaner. You pull it in again, and you can just use, when you hold here, you can use the top of your hand to slightly, do not press on it, slightly pull from the top like this. And it's all in the bag. And then you can go wherever you want to go, turn the bag out, shake it out. Yeah. So I hope you learned something from my tips today. And tell me in the comment section if you like it. And I want you to try it, because you're going to enjoy doing those two things. You're going to get the flies out the kitchen and out of your dining area space or wherever you have food. And you will never clean your fan and dust up your sofa in your living room again, or wherever you have your ceiling fans. All right? Okay.